Hi, dear. So, team selection, especially in Test cricket, in Bangladesh Test cricket, and normally the lag behind in many, many years. We got a Test status nearly 25 years back, but the result is not in our favor at all. What the procedure in the case of selecting a team unit? So, have you any idea regarding this?
Yeah, I have idea, but what is your question that what's the procedure? It's a very tough question to answer because there is no exact procedure, exact way to find out a good cricketer for the test cricket. That's the very hard thing, harsh thing, funny thing in Bangladesh cricket. How the test cricketer chosen by the selector is a very good question. But I will tell you that I think the selector always try to find not find choose that person who is very popular, who has played in international cricket, he has played in all formats of the cricket in for the Bangladesh cricket team. It's not about the domestic cricket. What should be there? There should be a very good governing body. There should be a very strong performance analysis body to work with that. But when we are seeing that the domestic cricketers like Amit Hassan, like Inamul Haq Bijoy, they are not getting chance properly in the proper time in the Test cricket. So you can see this Test team which lost against Zimbabwe in the first Test. You can see Zakir Hassan. You can see Mahmood Hassan Joy, they are not doing really well. They have done very worst in last year. In Mahmood Hassan Joy, in 12 innings, his average is just 13. Can you imagine?
Absolutely nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see Zakir Hassan, who has just 150 in his last 16 innings. He has played 8 tests in the average of only 15. So this is our test opener. So we can find a person, find a batter from domestic circuit who is doing really well, like Bijoy, like Amit Hassan, like other names who is doing really well in the domestic. Saif Hassan could be a good option. So he's not there because he has played earlier in the early stage of his career. He failed. That's why he's not choosing him right now. But I think they should selectors should choose a cricketer by their performance, by their current form, who is doing well. You can see Mushfiq; he is doing not well in every format of the game. That's why he is failing again and again. But when you are picking the person who is in the form from the domestic circuit, if he is not successful, you can say something that he is our the best performer. This is the thing. We don't have the proper selecting procedure for the test cricketers.
Yeah, absolutely right. So my question to you that you are talking about selecting a process, how they are selecting the players, especially. But domestic is the circuit where players can perform and have an opportunity to play in international arena for national side. But my question to you, some players they perform very well in the domestic circuit. Ebria, or we saw the Tushar Imran and played some marvelous innings almost every occasion in domestic circuit, but was neglected all through his career. Maybe in the later last 10 years of his career, he didn't have a single opportunity to be represented in national side. But as well as was Marshall Ayub, another veteran player, played for Bangladesh national side. Whenever they're getting age level, they are just reaching 30 to 32, and they are they're countable as a negligency, little bit negligency, and never their performance never selector's mind never catches really. So how the players are performing in domestic circuit. You talk about Bijoy, luckily he got a call up for second test of Chattogram happening next week. So definitely, and in other countries like India, the domestic circuit would be the highly evaluated circuit, and where anyone can perform, can join in the national side, and if you have the caliber, you can join there. But Bangladesh, you can see this. You talk about some players' name. They're playing international cricket, but even the Musaddiq Hussain Shoikot was a very good career in domestic level, and so a couple of double century and century number of time as well. But unluckily, he hasn't got an opportunity in plenty. Like you talk about Mahmoud Hussain Joy and the Sadman Islam as well. So my question to you, but if it is not countable, if you have a good runs and plenty of gatheration, accumulation in domestic performance, so why you are keeping alive domestic circuit if it is not countable?
It should be countable. They have excuse that the domestic wickets and their caliber, their fitness, and they choose just 25 to 30 cricketers for the whole year. They are in the pipeline of the BCB, even though they are is not performing well in all formats, all tournaments for BCB, but they are in the side of national team. It's a bad thing. But I have to say that Bangladesh Cricket Board should develop the domestic cricket structure. You are mentioning the name of India. Do you know the India's domestic culture? I have covered many tournaments in India. I have covered World Cup in India. I have visited 6 to 7 state team and stadium, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Delhi. You can imagine that they have how much they are developing. Their state team is more better than Bangladesh team. Sorry to say, I'm really very sorry to say that, but they have that much structure. They are playing in the domestic cricket, in all India cricket. They are playing in the state level cricket. They are playing the state level T20 leagues, 4 days leagues. They have huge matches in a year, and you can see Bangladesh cricketers just played, not about Bangladesh cricketers, not national team players. If I asked you, you know that Shanto played 1 or 2 matches in last 3 years in domestic 4 days matches. So how can he develop? Virat Kohli has to play in domestic cricket last year, a few days ago. You know that for the Delhi cricket team.
Exactly.
So that's the thing. Bangladesh national cricket team players should play in domestic circuit. They have to make a habit to stay in the wickets. Keep patience. So they don't have this. But I think we should increase the matches. You know that Bangladeshi cricketers played just 8 to 10 first class matches in a year. How can you develop? He has to play 20 matches in a year. Then we can. I think this is the biggest problem, and we are not used to. We are not trying to make the pipeline huge. So we have to find out cricketers like 50 or 60. Then we can work on them.